GUYSUCO held a community outreach program in Blairmont last Thursday. Sasha Ramsaran reports.
GUYSUCO Blairmont Estate on Thursday hosted a community outreach program for residents within the community at the Blairmont Estate Community Development Center. The discussion centered around the role of Blairmont and the neighboring communities in improving attendance on the estate for the second crop for 2017. Senior Communications Officer attached to GUYSUCO, Ms. Adriana Thomas, addressed to the audience of sugar workers and residents on that issue.
The Blairmont Estate management is being strengthened, a clear indication of GUYSUCO's commitment to the estate and its employees, and so that's another area. The other aspect is that all employees have to work together to ensure that only the best practices are adhered to on the estate. Many of us, we have over the years fallen into a habit is something that's hard to break. And many of us, we've fallen into habits that is not necessarily adding to the estate's productivity. But this is your estate. You have to own it. And therefore, whatever it will take to make this estate get better, do it. And so this is what we're asking you to do to make your estate successful by putting aside the negative or bad practices and moving forward with the good practices. The other aspect that I'd like to raise is that some employees from Rose Hall Estate will be absorbed or will be coming to the Rose Hall Estate to fill some vacancies. To Blairmont Estate. The success of Blairmont Estate lies in your hands.
Estate manager attached to the Rose Hall Estate, Mr. Hutton Griffith, then made remarks on the estate targets for the second crop 2017.
It makes no sense that this estate has 950 or 1,000 harvesters on the road, but every single day, only 500 come to work. As a matter of fact, since the crop started, we haven't reached 50% as yet. I know there are reasons to that, but we can't continue to operate like that. Our target for the second crop is, I will produce 965 tons of sugar. So total, I think we should have produced 11,000 something. And so, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, if it is that you want one thing I say this afternoon, please let it be that we cannot continue to operate the same way we have been operating. We cannot continue to stay at home half of the time, expecting the factory to complete the work. We have to become a committed workforce, committed managers on the estate. We have to make this business our own. If you see, as our general mentioned, if you see persons doing things that you know will affect this estate, please let it be known. Not only this estate, as a matter of fact, any other estate also. Because the bottom line is that if we fail to produce and we're not doing well, we may not like the outcome.
After the official remarks, members of the audience were invited to share their opinions on the current state of GUYSUCO.
Sometimes the way it is being presented is as if the workers alone are responsible for the thing. Now, I am on the workers' comp a long time, over 10 to 12 years. Blairmont have been declining. At one time we were proud to plow 63, 64 tons cane per hectare. We would have plowed those lands because we were proud. Because the yields were great then. The thing is that the condition of some of our fields now, or most of the fields, are in poor shape. And like that gentleman said, we will always have that running battle with price price and paying for obstacle. Obstacle payment will always be a problem if we cannot correct the condition of our field.
I like what you say just now that all of us working in GUYSUCO and all of us facing the same problem in GUYSUCO, but we the sugar worker working under the minimum wage right now. So as the estate, yes, cane harvester, as the estate going to the state, I would like to say, if you the people there salary so high, why don't you contribute and let your go down the load to save the industry too? Because we are going down. And I think it would save the industry as well. Right? Because I work $500, $1,000 a day with the cane. Y'all talking about productivity in the fields. Right? If y'all want productivity in the field, you need to carry the cane. I hear you talk another thing. Right? You said that worker contribute to one of the cause of the production. Right? Because of food turnover. So, if you have pay a worker a suitable salary, I think it's best that the worker will eventually take the fields. And you grow your cane better, they go take the fields. But if you continue to give them cane like that, to provide for them, where they gotta provide for their family, and they can't make the ordinance, they will have to seek other employment somewhere else, do an outside job or something.
Blairmont, Iflock Wales and Albion Rosehall are the three estates that will remain in sugar production after December 31st, 2017, while other diversification projects will be undertaken by GUYSUCO. Sasha Ramsaran reporting for Channel 8 News.